What you say now? What you say now? What you say now?
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I create my labels. So the website I use is Canva, which is probably one of the best websites for creating any form of marketing, labels, stickers, business cards, anything. I promise you it's bomb. It's worth the money, okay? So first thing you're going to do is figure out your dimensions of what you want your label to look like. And you can do that by literally taking some tape measure and measuring your jar, your bottle, or whatever to exactly the size you want it to be, and then you're going to put in the dimensions here. So I use 4 by 2, which is 4 inches wide by 2 inches of height, and I use an 8-ounce glass jar. So you can use that as a guide if you want. So after you figure out your dimensions, you want to figure out what you want your label to look like. So Canva actually offers some really good templates for you to use and get some idea of what you might want your label to look like. And you're free to delete anything like off these labels that you don't like, and you can change as well, colors, all that. So it's really nice if you don't have that real creative side that much, you need help with that side, they definitely help with that. But for when I created my labels, I actually use Pinterest for a lot of my inspiration. And yes, I say inspiration. You do not want to copy or steal anybody's idea. That's just not fair or right. So I definitely just use some of these labels as inspiration for my own, and just came up with my design, which I love currently, but that can change at any point. But yeah, so after you figured out what you want it to look like, you can play around with Canva's fonts. They give you so many options. They also have this area called, I think, Elements, and you can literally search anything, y'all, and they have everything in this area that's just like stickers that you can add onto your labels. Yeah, they have everything. They have, I don't know what I was gonna say. So I just ended up uploading my current label that I currently use, and this is just for one of my sugar scrubs. And you wouldn't stretch it to this because you would just place it where you need to place it, but I'm stretching it to the side so it fits perfectly onto this label. And then after that, you just want to download it as PNG. Always want to download all your stuff as PNG just because it's a higher quality image. And then you're going to go to your Google Drive or whatever you use. You can use Microsoft, but this is what I use because it's easier. And then you're going to go to your Google Docs, and I literally drag the document or the label onto the document. And I'm just going to size and rotate. So I change the wrap of the text. I don't know what the middle one is, but I changed to the middle one. I can't see it, sorry. And then for some reason it still changed your dimensions, so you need to change your dimensions back to 4 to 2. And then I just place them and put a whole bunch of them on one sheet of paper, or one sheet of sticker paper. And I get all my sticker paper from Amazon, which I also have linked in the description box below. And yeah, so I'm just going to print these on my inkjet printer, and always make sure that your settings state that you are not doing double-sided. Like, let's say you do a bunch of them, make sure it does not print on both sides because you'll be pissed. And they should come out something like this. Okay, so once they are printed, we are now going to make them water resistant, not waterproof, water resistant. And I use contact paper to do that. Some people use just packing tape. I've used both, but I feel like contact paper is a little bit more forgiving. If you get a bubble or if you lay it wrong, you can lift it a little bit easier. So I just like contact paper. It works just the same, literally. So I just cut out a section. I don't like to do a whole sheet at once. Even when I fill a whole sheet up, I don't know, I'm such a perfectionist. I just don't want to mess up. So I just always do in sections. So I section off just half, and I do those 3 all together. And I just lift one side, lay it down, and then I hold it, and then I pull the rest of the paper off, just because I feel like this prevents a lot of problems. And I just smooth it down and try to get any bubbles out. And then, I don't know what it's called, but I call it a cutter. It's like a paper cutter. What it's on, I just cut it up and cut it into the actual size it's supposed to be. And it should end up looking something like the right side, and then I round out the corners with a round corner cutter to make it look like the left side. And that's how I make my labels. So even though these are water resistant, I do have some products that actually do go in the shower, and it just really does mess up the label if it's consistently in the shower and in water. So I do make actual waterproof labels for those products, and to be cost effective, I do only use those on those products because waterproof labels are not the cheapest. So yeah, and I'll also list where I get my waterproof labels from as well. But yeah, so that's how I make my labels. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope y'all learned something. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.
What you say now? What you say now?